Welcome back. I've spent a couple of weeks now trying to level furnishing, and take my word for it, it is a grind. Let me share with you some things that you can do to make the grind a little more bearable. Now, the best way to level up furnishing from level 1 to 75 is by making these ash wall shelves. That's right, all the way up to 75 to smash out these. You'll make hundreds of these. You'll need thousands of wood and thousands of iron, so you better get farming. You can also check the trading post for other good recipes. I managed to get this stone can recipe off the trading post. This doesn't require any wood, it only takes 1 steel and a bunch of stone, so I found this pretty useful. But have a look and see what other recipes you can get off the trading post to get to level 75. Once you get to level 75, you'll be able to start making trophies. These are pretty useful. I'll talk about this in a bit, but you can make them for yourself, make some for your guildmates, sell some on the trading post. And then at level 85, you can start making iron chests. These require major runes of holding that come from your faction vendor. You can try and make some of these for your mates or for other people in your company. They might even be able to help you out by bringing their own runes of holding. As you can see, I'm still grinding out this profession. So I'll make a part 2 later with some tips on how to get all the way up to 200. But a few quick things that I've noticed so far. A lot of the higher level recipes require rare items, and these recipes only show up if you have the rare item in your bags. So for example, I have a recipe here for a bear pelt rug, which becomes available at level 100. But the only reason I can see this recipe is because I skinned a bear and I got a pristine bear pelt. The same applies for the higher level trophies. This skinning trophy only shows up because I have a pristine wolf claw in my bags, which I got from skinning a wolf. Now, these trophies seem to require lower tier trophies, so consider making a whole bunch of low tier trophies to level up, and then store them in your bank until you need them. Okay, so let's talk about farming. So from level 1 to 75, I said you're going to need a truckload of wood and iron. The way I farm this is I go and find an area that has a few iron nodes, and I just camp that area for ages. This little pocket outside the Cutlass Key settlement is pretty good. It has a bunch of iron. You might remember this spot from my iron farming video. But essentially, I just camp this area, keep an eye on the iron respawns, and just chop down trees. I deforest the entire area. You'll need a lot more wood than you will iron, so this strategy works pretty well. You'll get a bagload of wood and just a bit of iron from the respawns. So chop down all the trees, and as soon as the iron nodes respawn, go and grab them. Then straight back to chopping wood. You can then use all of these materials to craft some ash wall shelves, salvage them all, and then go straight back to farming. If farming wood and iron isn't your thing, then there are a few ways around this. You can try making these round sunny rugs instead, but they do require a lot of hemp and a ton of crossweave, so it's probably not that viable, unless you manage to get a whole lot of crossweave for pretty cheap. I've noticed that some guides on the internet tell you to make lanterns, but these use oil, which you're probably going to want to save to make some maple stain a little later on. So, why level furnishing in the first place? Well, there's really 3 reasons. 1, you can make items to decorate your home. This is my home. It's not that nice, but I'm trying my best. 2, you can make trophies to hang on your walls. I've got a bunch of gathering trophies here in my hallway. They all give a small bonus to gathering, whatever that means. And 3, you can craft chests to put in your home. These increase the storage capacity of the storage shed in this town, and that's a pretty awesome perk. You'll probably be able to sell chests for a decent amount. Now, indulge me for a moment, I need to have a little rant. Furnishing is broken at the moment. It's an absolute mess. They're going to have to fix this entire profession in a patch. Absolutely, it's going to have to happen. I mean, look at this list of things I can build. 2 of the patterns that I unlocked still have a placeholder image. And all of these ones, when I click them, the image doesn't update properly. It says stone can, but it has a picture of a goddamn table. And look at these patterns. These drapes, for example. These are a basic item that are available to craft at level 1, but they require blue pigment. Really? Blue pigment only drops in the Restless Shore, which is like a level 45 zone. How is this supposed to be a basic beginner's item? I'm level 51 and I haven't even gotten a single blue pigment yet. Surely this is supposed to take any type of pigment. And oh my goodness, the amount of resources required to level up, it's absolutely bonkers. It's totally out of step with any of the other professions. So anyway, despite all of this, I hope that this video helps you to level up your furnishing. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.